How do you craft a speech for Toastmasters to be 5 to 7 minutes? Well, if you go on Toastmasters International and look it up, starting with the opening, and then the main points, and then the summary. Say, become familiar with the audience, because you have to transmit an idea to the audience. So today, however, mortification means extreme social embarrassment. Now, I'm sure that you people can think back and remember some of those events that you would change if you could. And I can recall every mortification that I ever experienced as if it just happened right now. I forget everything else. I forget what I had for breakfast. I forget that the kids are coming over this afternoon. I forget different things, short-term memory, but I do not forget when I was horribly mortified and socially embarrassed. When I fall asleep at night, I get a voice saying, "Oh, shall we play the bloopers over again?" And they are as clear as if they were happening right now. And my brain will say, no, let's put that off to another day. But my brain will automatically begin. Here it is, 1995. You're giving a presentation to 300 people, and you're standing up there with a laptop computer, the first time ever seen in a presentation, and an overhead view graph projector. So the moderator introduces you and takes a long time for the introduction. Well, meanwhile, and I didn't know this at the time, the laptop, suddenly the screen went black. And I was terrified. I turned to the screen and I was ready to start my presentation, and people were waiting, and I was expected to talk for about 45 minutes. It was a keynote speech, and the laptop went black. Literally, the screen was black. However, I had a backup. I had an overhead view graph projector with a stack of slides which I'd put on the overhead view graph projector, and it would project up on the wall, up on the screen. And this was on a piece of plastic, and then I would draw whatever I wanted, and that's how I communicated. I was totally mortified. So what is it? We are learning more from the neuroscientists today, and we know that the drug norepinephrine is released into the brain during highly embarrassing moments, even traumatic moments. And also seems like norepinephrine is good for retrieving long-term memories, which is one of the reasons that traumatic incidents can be detailed. I guess there are good reasons too, as well, to hang on to these memories so we don't repeat them. It's a cautionary thing. It's just built into our system. And there are also nightmares, probably from which these memories are made. And it gives you a chance to go back in and correct those things. That's what your nightmare does. That is mortification. And then that's the idea that I'll want to get across in this speech that I give. And I will construct and craft the speech around that idea, and then come in with a good closing statement. And that is how you organize a speech. That's how you craft a speech for Toastmasters for 5 to 6 minutes.